Skull Merchant, when you place a drone, it goes into stealth mode. And it gets activated when a server walks into the... You see the orange things? That's how you could tell when you do it. So when you hack it, it gets disabled for... Yes, there's 2 ornaments. 45 seconds. A small little tech where you can... Stop moving. You can like... That's called laser tagging. I think I first tried that. Because when you replace your drones with Skull Merchant, they come out in a set path. It comes always in front of you at like literally right where you're looking. So you could tag a survivor like that. That's like one of those few techs he has. When survivors activate your drone, it becomes active and it becomes, it spins faster and it becomes a bit more deadly. Obviously there's a circle around it so you can see the active range and the drones. But, alright, so, when survivors get to 3 stacks, come over here. When survivors get to 3 stacks, they become broken. Like this. Walk through it. Don't get counted. They have a claw trap on them. They become injured and they have deep wounds. And now this lasts for 60 seconds. Survivors, when your survivor gets scanned, you'll notice which drone and where they are by the radar. You get a little beep on your drone and it would show you that somebody is getting scanned. If somebody has a claw trap, they have... You get to see them for 45 seconds until the claw trap runs out. The down arrow means to the below you. So you could... And it's real-time update, so you could track the survivor with this. And if they have 3 seconds. If they walk through the drone again, they become hindered. For with this add-on, it makes it hindered like 8 seconds as opposed to the normal. 8 seconds. 6 seconds is the normal. 8 seconds with this add-on, and it also increases it because. All right, there's a little bonus feature about this killer. That is a nice little passive she gets. For each trackable survivor on her radar, she gains a haste boost. If one survivor is tracked, you get 3% faster. If 2 survivors are tracked, you get 5% faster. If 3 survivors are tracked, you get 6% faster. And if all 4 survivors are tracked, you get 7% faster. You don't have to look at your radar for that, but you get a passive speed boost for each person that is trackable. Whether it is them walking through the radar and you see them, or they have an active claw trap on. You get faster for each survivor tracked. So that's a pretty sneaky totem. That's a pretty sneaky spot because if it gets activated, it watches this gen as well as up there. So this is, see that? So now it watches the entirety of this main building. For survivor, when the color is white, it can't tag you. That means you're unscannable. When it's orange, that means it can scan you. Notice how I'm walking and not crouching or moving forward. So if you're not moving or crouched, the drones can't see you. Another big change. Or is it not activated? Another big change is when you're on a generator, the drone, you don't get any notification of somebody being there. So this makes it so Scully cannot as easily 3-gen as she used to be. So when you're doing an action like fucking doing a gen or something, since you're not moving and you're crouched, you will not be scanned. So when you're doing any main action like doing gens or healing or resetting, you cannot get tagged by a drone as well. So you could see, you see the lights? It's the same mechanics if it's on. It works the same way. So it's a little harder to see, but they're not as deadly and it spins slower. You do the same thing to counter it as you would normally. The main counter for when you're playing Survivor on Skull Merchant is if she has drone on a gen, just ignore it until it becomes active. Or even if it's active, you could ignore it. Don't give her free tags, and if it's on a gen, just do the generator. Because you're not getting scanned and it's not really a threat. You could do this drone, you just gotta be careful when you get off of it. You could ignore drones on gens. You just gotta make sure that when you get pushed off of it, you don't get tagged and give her a free scan. If you hear it coming and you want to go off the gym without getting tagged, just wait for it to get over you and just leave. That way you won't get tagged. Alright, just get out. Or just crouch off the generator. Because if you crouch immediately, you should be fine. Yeah, if you crouch immediately as you let go, you're fine. And you can just run away. This is an example of a drone you would want to remove because it's in a really high traffic area. Because it's in a really good spot. But if her drones are in bad spots, don't waste time disarming them off. Scully's drones and chase really aren't that brilliant. Really aren't that bad. You could run with the loop. I mean, she could obviously turn it. Like, you don't have to leave a tile just because she flashes a drone at your location. So yeah, I'm gonna get hindered. I'm hindered. Try and chase me, actually. Obviously, he gets a speed boost. I should have dropped that pallet. Don't down me. Now do it again for real. Ooh. See, you could chase like Skull Merchant drones aren't really an issue. If you could also chase while injured and like just loop normally. Like I'm getting hindered here. You double back. I'm cooked here, but you could still loop while her fucking drones are in a. I can't really think of anything else I want to. Oh, I gotta fill this fucking skill check. Put a drone down, I gotta fill up the fucking, thingy. Okay, I'm gonna fill this. Oh. You gain I think it's 1 stack if you fill a fucking, is it one? I actually forget what it is when you fill. I think it's just 1 stack. Although nobody ever fills it. I died from deep wounds. I forgot I was fucking. By the way, your decisive strike stun is 6 seconds. Just throwing that out there. Because that was a bug. I guess I could talk about the HUD and that's it. I mean, where the fuck is some of your drones? You put a drone down your main or something? I think. Luna, do you have any drones out right now? Where? Here's one. See, 1 stack. 2 stacks. Okay, damn. 3 stacks of a claw trap. And now next time you go through, now the killer sees me because I have a claw trap on, like my exact location. And then every time I go through, Now, anytime I go through a active drone, I become hindered. 10. The hindered is 10 hindered for 6 seconds, which is kind of crazy, actually. But you could still loop with the hindered.